Good evening and welcome back to Frame of Midlife. It's Wednesday evening, and this evening we are talking knowing your family, knowing yourself, knowing how you live, and how that can save you money. And the reason I'm saying this is that, as if you've been following this channel for a while, you will know that I freeze everything. I put milk in the freezer, I put bread in the freezer, I put cheese in the freezer, I do all that sort of stuff. I batch cook, I put it in the freezer. I also dehydrate and pressure can, but freezing I have done for years. But I know there are some people who don't like stuff when it's been frozen. It's just a thing they have. They don't like the bread if it's been frozen. They're not up for having milk once it's been frozen, etc., etc. And that's fine because knowing that makes a huge difference in how you budget. Because for me, certainly living, 10 miles from the nearest big supermarket, it would be another expense if I was going and getting fresh milk and fresh bread from the local shop every week. Whereas what I can do is I can get fresh bread, fresh milk, and freeze half of it. So it means I can get things that are reduced because I can just throw them in the freezer. If that's not something that you like, then that's a complete waste because either that person in your family or yourself is not going to eat it. And if you're not going to eat it, there's no point in you having it in the first place. And that took me a long time to get it sussed because one of my things was I'll buy the fresh stuff. And I wasted so much fresh stuff. It was much better when I got the dehydrator because I would chop things up and put them and dehydrate them. I would chop things up and freeze them. But I wasted a lot of food by buying the fresh things and going, yep, I'll get that chopped up and I'll do this and I'll do that. And then I never got round to it because what I intended doing in my time off, which 6 months ago was after working full time every day, it never happened. And by the time you got to the weekend, you were doing your washing, doing your batch cooking, and that was it done. Now, it's taken me so long to get to this, but now I'm actually starting to use the extra time that I have from only working part time to build up to making my own stuff. Like the coleslaw that I made 2 days ago, it's all gone. The mayonnaise is all gone. So I'll be making that again tomorrow. I'll need to go to the local shop and I'll get the fresh stuff. I still have carrots. I need more cabbage, but I still have onions. So I need to go and get a cabbage. And I need to make more coleslaw because we eat it. But when you get a tub of it from the shop, that's all well and good. But if you only eat it for, like, say, the first day, then it's finished. You can't leave it for any length of time. Whereas what I can do is that's the coleslaw finished today. I'll go and get the cabbage tomorrow and I'll have the coleslaw for the weekend. So we've had a few days break and we'll be back on the coleslaw again in a few days. And that's a lot cheaper and a lot healthier than me buying the tubs of coleslaw, some of which go to waste. So knowing what you will and won't eat, along with knowing what you will and won't make, because I have made the mistake so often of I'll get the stuff for potato salad, I'll get the stuff for coleslaw, I'll get that made, I come in from shopping, I put on the washing, I put on the batch cooking, and I am exhausted, I'm not doing it. And I wasted food like that. So it's definitely something to think about. And as I say, it's taken me years, full of good intentions when I go shopping. And then I just don't manage to get stuff done within the time. And let's be honest, has anyone else noticed how short a lifespan fruit and veg has got nowadays? I bought a broccoli on Sunday and by Tuesday it was yellow. I was not impressed. So yeah, Things like that you've got to watch for as well. And getting that planning down on point can make a huge saving, money wise, if you know who's going to eat what, how often they're going to eat it, and what your best shopping strategy is when you will be able to make the things that you want to make. Look at me getting sensible. Doesn't happen often. Catch you later.